I recently shared a story about a friend of mine who had issues with childbirth. And I want to take a deeper dive. After talking to more attorneys in my network, I found out that these types of injuries are more common than I originally thought. And I also found out that most of the times the hospital or the doctor is never going to tell you that they did something wrong. I want to give families of recent newborn babies some things to look out for. Number one, if your child came out blue from a lack of oxygen, this can cause some brain damage. A little bit of discoloration is probably nothing to be worried about. But if there are cognitive issues with your baby, like cerebral palsy, that could be a big issue. So that's something to be on the lookout for. Another thing would be known as Erb's palsy or shoulder dystocia. That's when the baby has trouble coming out of the birth canal and the nerves in the shoulder get tweaked in such a way that it's going to cause nerve damage. Sometimes this damage goes away, sometimes it doesn't. But this is not typical for a birth. Some of the other things doctors should be on the lookout for would be the fetal heart monitor. That's monitoring the baby's heart rate. Giving birth is a traumatic experience for both the mother and the baby. And a really long birthing process is stressful on the baby. So the staff, doctors, nurses should be looking at that fetal heart monitor and some of the other tall tale signs that the baby is under too much distress. So one of the things that can happen is they call for a C-section too late. The baby's already too tired, and this can lead to other possible damaging situations. So if you're a new mother and your baby has any health issues at all, reach out. Let us connect you with somebody who can answer your questions. It doesn't hurt to have these questions answered. The mom did not want to call an attorney because the hospital that she had the baby at was the only one in town. And they didn't want to ruin the reputation between them and their doctor. Now, that's a very understandable concern, but if your baby has an issue that's going to cost tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or possibly millions of dollars over that baby's life, you may need to talk to an attorney who's very well versed in these types of cases. Don't let something like that prevent you from at least talking to someone to answer your questions and give you some options that may work for you.